Hello, my name is Dylan White and this is my director's commentary for my 15, 30 and 60 second trailers for Toy Story. The reason I picked Toy Story is because it's one of my favourite childhood films and it's a film that I've got a lot of connection with, so I knew that I'd get a lot of creative exploitation out of it. So we'll start with the 15-second trailer, and I wanted to go for a bit of a light-hearted comedy-like trailer, and the setting is here in Pizza Planet. Buzz introduces himself to these aliens who he believes are another species on the planet he is visiting, but as we know, they are just plush toys that are in the claw machine, which is, if I click that there, is shown off in this shot here. I've also showcased one of Woody's main personality traits in that he gets frustrated by Buzz's behaviour, and I have set him in the scene where he's by the claw machine and delivers a dialogue, basically getting frustrated again with what Buzz is doing. I haven't used many effects in this trailer as it's just a simple teaser trailer, but I have used, well, this effect I've used in all three trailers for the title sequence, and it's the reverse speed effect. And basically the reason I've done this is because in the film itself, the title is on the screen and then it fades out and kicks off into the movie itself, but I wanted the title to fade in, and the easiest way to do this was to just reverse the speed. So for the 30-second trailer, I wanted to completely switch up the narrative from the 15-second. 15 seconds was obviously plucky, happy, comedy style, whereas the 30-second is a horror. I've completely switched up the Toy Story genre. And I wanted to do it with a slightly different twist, and that is to completely ignore Sid. Scud does not count. Now, as we know, a lot of children are quite ruthless with their toys, especially new toys, and in a lot of cases, I've got younger brothers that broke a lot of toys pretty much in the first play, and it's very relatable to not only kids but also parents, so that's what I wanted to kind of play with. And for this trailer, Andy is in fact our antagonist. Now, we don't see too much of Andy himself, only in this clip right here, but what I wanted to do is kind of portray Buzz as the long-term toy that Andy played with, and Woody as the new toy. I've got a lot of clips here of Woody being played with, a lot of, I guess you could say, flashbacks, but Woody is the hero in the story, and that's why we have reaction shots here and only a few clips of Buzz. In this clip here, we've got Buzz that's lost his arm, and then we've got a slowed down shot of Buzz on the TV to kind of represent that he is the old toy that's no longer with us because he's been broken by Andy. I've used quite a few more effects in this trailer. For example, in a lot of these clips in the middle of the trailer, I've used the superimpose effect, and with the keyframing ability, I have been able to change the opacity to kind of fade in and out with black to kind of punctuate on these clips being flashbacks, you could say. I've also slowed down quite a few of the clips, for example, Woody's shot here and then Buzz on the TV, to give that more mysterious effect, especially with Buzz's face on the TV. With the slowed down rays on the TV, it looks a bit scarier. And in the final clip here, I've used the Loom Arrange tool in the colour effect and keyframed it the B point down to go from the light cloud wallpaper down to just darkening the title right out. And Woody's face here in the last few frames is actually intentional. I wanted to create a tame jump scare, and it also presents Woody in his lifeless form in the grips of Andy. So for the 60-second trailer, I have gone for a different route. Again, as soon as the trailer work was announced to us, I knew exactly what I wanted to do straight away, and that was to take inspiration from professional wrestling, another one of my interests, and build the trailer around the Stone Cold and The Rock promo package from WrestleMania 17, and that is why the song Limp Bizkit My Way has been used. Now, with that inspiration, there has to be a lot of conflict and a lot of action, and that's what I've included in here. In the beginning and the middle, there is conflict between Buzz and Woody. In this beginning sequence, Buzz has arrived and all the toys have taken a liking to Buzz, like in the movie itself, and Woody can't comprehend why Buzz has gathered such a strong liking straight away. And in this middle section, Woody is trying to explain to Buzz that he is not a Space Ranger and is just a toy. And I try not to showcase that fourth wall too much, especially in this clip here. Obviously, in the next clip, we can see that Buzz is attached to something on the lampshade, but it gives the impression that Buzz is just simply flying, feeding into Buzz's delusion. And then as the chorus kicks in at the end, we get a load of fight scenes between Buzz and Woody, and it falls in line again with the fighting promo package that I have taken inspiration from. Once again, I've used some speed to slow things down. For example, the title sequence here with the cloud background, just to have the clouds be here for a lot longer. And of course down here I've keyframed a lot of the audio, so there's a healthy balance between the background music and the dialogue, so it can actually be listened to and not have either one dominate the other.